evening. I'm Robert Benville, and I'm running for County Assessor because I believe the Assessor can and should do a better job of serving the taxpayers of Imperial County. The County Assessor affects each and every property owner in the county by setting the value of property for tax purposes. I decided to run because my education and experience in both business management and public administration give me the tools to improve the operation of the County Assessor's Office. These improvements will make the County Assessor's Office more accessible and user-friendly. As your County Assessor, I'll take steps to ensure there is fair, equitable, and prompt service for everyone. Excellent customer service will become the norm. And I will focus on improving the efficiency of the County Assessor's Office so customers will be served promptly and taxpayers will save money. The way property is assessed for tax purposes is complex, and the parameters are set by the state. Nonetheless, there are many things that can be done to improve the way the public is served. For instance, we can increase staff training, we can make greater use of technology to improve efficiency and to increase taxpayers' access to public information. My commitment to public service, my education, and my experience give me the unique skills needed to tackle the challenge of improving the operation of the County Assessor's Office. I graduated from Mexico High School in 1973, Imperial Valley College with an Associate Arts degree in Business in 1975, and Cal Poly Pomona with a degree in Agricultural Business Management in 1978. And I worked on the family farm and in various capacities in agribusiness for a number of years before joining the County Assessor's Office 21 years ago. I am running because I am the best qualified candidate to take on the responsibilities of leading the operation of the County Assessor's Office with its current $2.6 million budget. I am also the only candidate with experience in both agribusiness and public administration. And I am the only candidate currently working in the County Assessor's Office. And my campaign has the support of the majority of the County Assessor's Office staff. I care about our community, and I'm committed to making it a better place for us to live. I'm an Imperial Valley native and the grandson of a pioneering Mexico area farm family. I have a track record of integrity and honesty. I am easy to approach, and I'm always willing to listen to your concerns and to assist you. I ask for your vote on June 3rd. Thank you.
Mr. Zaragoza.
Yes, thank you. I was born in Hopeville and graduated from Hopeville schools. I'm one of 13 children of Florentino Refugio Zaragoza. The way you raise 13 children is that everyone works as soon as they can get a job. I had a full-time job at age 12. I worked 12 hours a day in the summer, weekends and holidays, spraying weeds and repairing borders with a shovel on a citrus ranch. I did a man's work and got a man's pay. I bought my own school clothes and clothes for my younger siblings. We were taught to look out for one another. My brother Ziggy is 75 years old, and he and my cousin Joe Zaragoza, who's 67, are putting up some of my signs. The youngest guy on the crew is Pancho Montes. He's only 64. In our family, we have 10 surviving children. 7 are university graduates, 2 have master's degrees, and 1 is an attorney. My father had a love for our country and studied the Constitution. We are a nation of rights and of laws. He instilled a love of service to our country, and 4 out of 7 men in our family served in the U.S. military. After my military service, I continued my education under the GI Bill, graduated from IVC and then Cal Poly Pomona with honors. I earned a bachelor's degree in business administration with an accounting major. I went to work immediately for Herb Lee Brands in Mexico. I worked with Yosh, Bruce, and Mary Sanbamatsu. I administered the office and a multi-million-dollar cold storage cooler facility, performing the financial statement and budgeting for it. I also was plant accountant, at Maggio Inc., working for George Sturgis and Carl Maggio. Our local produce industry works on a big investment and a slim profit margin. If you can save a few pennies on a produce box and then multiply it by 70 million boxes, that might be all of the profit in a bad market. Additionally, I worked as a terminal manager and sales manager for a major freight company listed on the New York Stock Exchange, attending professional management courses in Akron, Ohio, and sales seminars in Phoenix, Arizona. I was #1 at Rodeway College in the entire United States. I then went to work in the public sector, working approximately 5 years in the local Imperial County Assessor's Office when I was asked to apply in Sacramento. And I was ranked in the first in the entire state, in the first rank in the entire state. I accepted the job offer and worked the next 21 years in Sacramento when I did what I wanted to do since I left Imperial County, run for Imperial County Assessor. I have a long record of service to the community. My wife and I performed foster care services for a number of years as we love kids. We believe that if we can save kids now, we can keep them out of the prison system. We kept 2 boys so long that we formalized what was already true. I adopted them as we were already family. I am past treasurer of the Imperial County Foster Parents Association. I'm a current member of the Hidalgo Society, Kiwanis Club, various chambers of commerce, NAACP, as we are all persons of color, the American Legion, Los Amigos, and COLAB. I would appreciate your consideration for the office of assessor and your vote. Thank you.
Mrs. Ball.
Good evening. My name is Kathleen Ball, and I'd like to begin by saying thank you to the Imperial County Association of Realtors for co-hosting and encouraging participation in this forum, as electing the next Imperial County Assessor is vitally important to the real estate community and the public in general, and it's great to see so many of my colleagues here tonight. To assure that property assessments are done fairly and equitably, only the most qualified candidate should be elected as the next Imperial County Assessor. My qualifications are depicted as an acronym using the letters of my last name, Ball: businesswoman, appraiser, legal professional, and leader. And it is these qualifications that clearly set me apart from my 2 opponents. Neither of them have the combined administrative and leadership experience that I have and are necessary for the assessor's office to better serve the public and the real estate community. Although Mr. Zaragoza has worked in the administrative department for the State Board of Equalization in Sacramento, he lacks experience as an actual administrator. And aside from his experience as a regulatory compliance auditor, he has no practical experience as an appraiser in the real world. Nor has he run a business where he is responsible for operational management, which are all critical skills for the assessor. And Mr. Menville, well, he's worked in the assessor's office now for 21 years as an appraiser, but has never been promoted to a supervisory position in all those years, meaning he is not prepared to manage an entire department. And his own boss, the current assessor, is not endorsing him as a candidate in this election. The lack of support from his boss makes a strong statement about Mr. Menville's qualifications. It's important to invigorate the assessor's office with outside perspective, operational expertise, and a very real understanding of and respect for the local real estate community, which I have as a longtime appraiser and businesswoman. Electing someone who has already been a part of the assessor's office or has worked primarily in the public sector for over 20 years is simply voting for the status quo, and that just won't do. As a businesswoman, appraiser, legal professional, and leader, I have actual experience as both an administrator and an appraiser, and the unique perspective of owning and operating 2 successful businesses. Coming from the private sector, I would bring a fresh, business-oriented approach to the assessor's office with an emphasis on operational efficiency, communication, and customer service. I am by far the most qualified candidate, and I ask for your vote on June 3rd to be elected as the next Imperial County Assessor.